This is David Dye with Rock Hard Live, and I'm sitting here with the local bands, Flub. Flub, tell us about yourself, guys, and what each and every one of you guys do in the band, and what's going on.
I'm Mike, I'm the vocalist, and I have pretty hair.
Pretty hair.
I'm David, and I play better guitar.
I'm Eloy, and I write all the music.
My name's Charlie, I play bass and do the tapping.
I'm Jared, I play drums and I answer prayers.
Answering prayers. There we go, guys. And so tell me, guys, you guys are playing tonight at the Boardwalk in Orangevale tonight with a show with Artemis, right? And so tell me how you guys got on this show and tell me about yourselves. Starting with you, Michael.
Well, we got hit up for the show by our buddy Seth Anonymous. He was just booking the show before their actual tour and just making sure he had a solid lineup. And we've known Anonymous dudes for quite a few years now since they started up, so thought it would be pretty cool to finally share the stage with them as a full band.
They sound very professional. They booked you before they even did the tour, huh?
Yeah, they're pretty knowledgeable fellas. They know what they're doing, and they're working really hard right now to get themselves out there.
Professionalism. There you go.
That's why they booked us.
Because we're famous, apparently.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about what's going on and how far you guys have come along in the music business and how long you guys have been in Sacramento for. If any of you guys want to.
Well, Jared's from Reno, and we can have Mike say a little bit about that because.
Oh God, the desert.
No, he's the one. He's the one that found Jared. He's been hanging out with him longer than us. I'm not really certain myself. I just play bass.
There you go, just the bass player, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about it then, man.
Well, I'm from the biggest little shitty city, Reno, Nevada. I just started talking to Mike after I met him, and I recorded something with him, just like a little side project thing, and then Eloy and Mike asked me if I wanted to do some full-time stuff, so I said yeah, and we're doing it.
Fuck yeah. So I mean, how did you come from Reno to Sacramento? Like, how did you move from the city? You just were friends with Mike?
Yeah, we just met from shows like out of town when I come here, and I still drive back and forth from Reno to Cali and stuff like that.
So you're still living there, right?
Yeah, I still live.
Oh, okay, cool. So tonight you drove all the way from Reno to play at the Boardwalk.
Yeah.
That's metal as fuck.
Yeah.
That's dedication right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me then, the rest of you guys can tell me about how you guys have transpired in the band and everything.
Well, I met this gentleman at Guitar Center, Eloy. We both play guitar, so we're like, hey, I shred, you shred too. Let's start a band.
That is something you only see on movies.
Oh, no, I know, right? It was destiny. So after about 3 years of not starting bands, I joined a shitty metalcore band. I recruited Eloy to play bass because at the time Eloy was playing everything.
Would you care to share on the name of the band?
That band was called the Scarlet Crusade.
Scarlet Crusade.
Aren't we proud of that? Aren't we proud of that, Eloy?
So Flub is a step up from the shitty hardcore band?
It's a step up and a step down. We played a lot of big shows as the Scarlet Crusade, so there's that. But in all other ways, it's a step up.
There you go. So tell me about what kind of music are you guys writing? What kind of genre would you say that you guys fall under?
We pretty much just play death metal. It's a little technical, melodic, but it's got elements from a lot of different styles of music. I listen to a lot of romantic era stuff and fucking.
So you're a mixture of It Dies Today meets one of the Swedish death metal bands. Is that what you're saying?
No, more like Black Dahlia Murder meets tacos.
There you go. Quite a spicy mix there if you make it right.
Yeah. Tacos. There's two spices in the band, so
there you go.
Have a little flavor.
You gotta have a little flavor.
Yeah, a lot of flavor.
I've seen everything from short black midgets to tall, big wildebeest-looking women.
Is this for a show or a porno?
No. Well, it was a band, but I swear it was like a porno. But I mean, tell me about what else have you guys done around Sacramento though? What kind of fun stuff have you guys gotten into? Your funnest show too.
Well, actually, we've only played one show. We've been in Sacramento for less than a year. We released an EP late June, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we released an EP late June, and we've just been kind of just practicing and writing. Like, we got a lot of fun stuff coming up this year.
That's what's up. See, okay. So Flub's got a little insight onto what's going on. And I want to get a little bit of love over here to the other guys too. And I want you to tell me though, like, what else you guys have planned going on?
So we're just trying to get our ducks lined up. You know, getting the merch, getting the CDs, working on new material, just getting the new stuff out there for
Playing more than one show too.
Of course, more than one show. Some stuff we can't announce, but some stuff we can.
Oh, I love fucking secrets. I've been dying for this ever since Exodus told me about stuff too. I was like, why is everybody hiding these things from me?
Yeah, well, they're secrets. I don't know why we would tell you.
Gotta get that hype going.
Yeah. So tell me, what do you think? What do you think?
Practice and practice. I don't know. That's about it. Mostly practicing and just getting our name out there and promoting as much as we can and all that jazz.
That's where it all begins. You know, I say don't rush things. You know, just as being a promoter in the past, I would say, you know, take it one step at a time. Do some more shows before you try to rush out too much merchandise. But it sounds like, I mean, you guys have a good show lined up tonight. I mean, anything else you want to say about the show? Like, what fans are missing? Because they're going to watch the show and they're going to be like, fuck, I wish I was there. Give me some insight.
They're going to miss the pretty rad lineup and all the cool dudes hanging out, chicks, whatever you want.
And it seems like the bikers are here, too.
Yeah, a bunch of
This guy on
bikers.
his fucking motorcycle. King Cool over here. I mean, honestly, it's a good lineup going on tonight. Lots of technical metal, lots of good shit. It's going to get heavy. So come to the Boardwalk and come support the local scene.
That's what it's all about here. So tell me, Michael, tell us about your local scene aspirations. Like, what made you become part of this band?
Me and Eloy actually met a few years back when he was in a previous band and I was also in a different band. And both of us were just kind of winding down away from those bands and just decided we wanted to start something new together. And at first it just kind of seemed like something like a side project just to fuck around, spare time. And eventually just evolved to something very serious where we now are planning as much as possible before we do anything. We're planning on doing a few tours and just hitting the scene as hard as possible and trying to write very strong music so people could actually, you know, like, not be one of those bands as this cookie cutter. We want to just show people we could play something else.
Okay.
We don't have to be like everybody else.
All right. That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, Flub. So tell me about the name. I know this guy looks like he's going to have some. Yeah, what was your name again?
Eloy.
Eloy. Okay, Eloy looks like he's going to have some interesting facts about it. So why the name Flub?
Well,
this guy sucks in the studio really bad.
Trust me, I've heard horrible. I think the wildebeest.
okay, so what one side of the story says is that it was a word I kept saying over and over when I kept messing up at the fucking studio. I was like, oh shit, I flubbed it. Hey, can I try that again? Oh, I flubbed it again. Hey, can you just start it over from that one riff? And
I didn't believe it was a real word.
Yeah,
We started arguing in the studio if it was a real word or
yeah,
not.
and I said, fucking Google it, man. And then
So I Googled it.
and it's a real word.
What was the definition?
Flub is something that is very poorly done.
It's a mistake.
Yes.
It's like the band name.
Exactly.
Well, let's just hope that you guys don't make a mistake and you guys do the right thing.
Oh, wait, we will make some mistakes. Don't worry.
That's all part of the process, man.
It is, but not too many big ones. I mean, don't be picking up shows, going to the desert, and then you meet up and do some shows, and then you wind up naked, left out in the middle of nowhere, like a scene out of.
Fun, dude. That sounds like Fist Fest, yo.
Fist Fest, yes.
Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that.
All right. Well, he ends it on Fist Fest. I mean, you can't even ask no more than that. I mean, so tell me, is there anything else about Flub you guys want to share with the world? I mean, anybody that hasn't even, if somebody doesn't make it tonight, what can they look forward to for Flub?
They can look forward to new music coming about a couple weeks to a month.
You guys got another show?
We got it. Well, we got another show at. Well, that's our secret.
It's a really big thing. It's a really big
sealed, man.
It's a really big secret show that nobody's going to go to. So, yeah.
Fuck, it better not be my mom's house. Jesus, I'm just
I was there
kidding.
last
I'm
night,
just
though.
Damn.
Your
Damn.
mom jokes, man.
Oh,
Straight from
yeah.
2008 over
Your
here.
mama.
So tell us, I mean, you guys are a little familiar with all the other bands that were on the show? I know one big band couldn't make it tonight, so I mean that was a really good band. I mean those guys are very popular. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm,
Summer Ross. Yeah,
I'm
those
pretty
dudes are
familiar
solid.
with all of them. Like I've played in bands with some of them, and and I've been following some other ones. It's just really good shit.
It's like
Good.
This show's like a family reunion for all of us. Like a lot of the bands we've known for many years and played in different projects with, and it feels really good to come back to the Boardwalk after not playing here for a while and actually just knowing people we're playing with and just having fun. It's just really exciting to be around people we like to be around.
Bingo.
That's what it's all about. And the Boardwalk is
Three, or me, him, and the drummer from the Kennedyville. We collaborated in a project called Project Abomination.
Oh yeah, that was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Just a little studio project. Gabe from the Candyville and Alter Beast did a song with me on drums, and I did guitar, and he did a guest solo.
there
It's
you
pretty.
go.
And Monty from Summer Ross, who's not here today, he
Was
did
that an
vocals on the song as well.
unreleased tracks that you guys put out, or was it just something fun?
It was released. It was just released through YouTube, and it was supposed to be a full EP. Just ended up being too broke to finish it.
Well,
so-
tell them about how they can get to that link just to look at it for fun. And if you guys have any music too on there that people can get to anywhere, on any YouTube videos, tell us about it.
We have too many bands associated with our previous bands. Like Eloy's been in like 20 bands, so we'd be listing like a fucking.
I probably booked him before, and I don't even know it.
URL, because I don't even know our Facebook
Yeah,
URL.
it's Facebook.com/flubmetal.
Yeah.
Flub what?
Flub Metal. Facebook.com/Flub Metal.
But we're not metal.
Sure we are. Fuck you, Mike.
All right, guys. Well, is there any last things that you want to say to people, or any outros, or anything on the go? Because we can let everybody know about Flub and send it.
Just waiting to save your soul and support local metal.
Jared, tell us about this soul saving.
Look
You
at
just
this
gotta
guy.
listen to Flub and check out Enslave the Creation too.
There you go.
We gotta
Also read
go.
the Bible.
We gotta go now.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
All right, guys. I want to thank you guys all at Flub for joining me at.
You're
Rock
very
Hard
welcome. Thank
Live.
you.
And we're looking forward to seeing or hearing from you guys again. And hopefully you guys let Rock Hard Live know what's up and the people that are watching.
Peace.
West Side.
Rock hard.
We're Flub, and we just got rock hard.
Live.
Yes. Success.
We didn't flub it this time.